experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
Attention Boston, our Celtics dance team hosting the days coming up fast. Our Celtics dance team has a very special poster for every fan in the building, so don't miss out. Boston fans.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Boston Celtics are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Raptors. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1. You look at the Raptors. Well, they had very little trouble in their first-round matchup. It was a clean sweep.
And they're hoping to carry that momentum into this series. But they know they've got their work cut out for them. This is a much tougher task than round 1.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Out in the wings for him is Dick and Barrett. And it's quickly in at the point.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Barrett against Brown. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Barrett, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And it's Aldridge missing.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Look, R.J. Barrett can score, but I like the improvement he's shown defensively over the course of his career. He has put in the effort.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Barrett, following the basket by Derek White to the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
White dishes to MP. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. White a screen on Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum finds MP. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Pass to Dick. And it's off from three-point range. On the wing, Brown. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got 5 minutes.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Barrett. Pass to Dick. In the corner, Barrett with it. Boston grabs the miss. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Brown the pass to MP. Pirtle with the steal. Dick against Brown. Dick can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
MP dishes to Tatum. Fires for three. The shot misses.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Out to Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
MP passes to Brown. Inside, Pirtle with the steal. To the paint to end the drought. Barnes can't get it to go. Austin leading by 4. Brown kicks to Tatum. Barrett against Brown. Pass to Tatum. And stolen by Barnes. Barrett finds Dick. Toronto working the ball around now. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Number 1, Jakob Poeltl. And of course, Brandon Ingram.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Brown with it. Barrett covering. Brown dishes to MP. Pass to White. Pocket 6. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got a second bucket tonight.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Barrett against Brown. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. That one falls. Barrett's got 6.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Outside Barrett. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Now, here's MP. And Pirtle sends it back. Here's the fast break. Dick leading the way. Barnes outside. They get it again. Pirtle kicks to Barrett. Quickly with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, this is Quickly's game in a nutshell. This guy's thinking score as soon as he touches it.
White the pass to Kay. And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Quickly with it. Out defended by MP. Took him no time at all on that one. 5 points in the game.
And now it's Dick knocking down a 3 of his own. Grady ready to answer.
Hey, and a missed layup.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, Barrett is a guy who wants to score the basketball. Sells the defender on that up fake.
The timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Ingram outside. And that one drops. Ingram's got the lead up to 10 now for Toronto.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
Williams is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Derek White. Then it's MP. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Ingram with the steal. Pass to Murray Boyle. Over Barnes. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Celtics trail by 8. Williams dishes to MP. Here's Hauser. Back to MP. Getting it done against contact. It's MP.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Here's Ingram. And that one hits back iron. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Cage. Rebound by Williams. Raptors leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Murray Boyle. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Hauser. Back to MP.
And now that's his second foul, so they're going to have to navigate that as this game progresses here in the next couple minutes.
Hard, he's checked in for Williams. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The drive by MP. The kick out to Barnes. Hauser the pass to MP. Another miss by MP.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Williams a screen on Hart. Hart against quickly. 5 on the clock. Let's go. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Walter. Hits it from 3-point range. Walter's got himself on the board with 3 there. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Raptors?
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Quickly finds Dick. On the wing, Barnes. On the wing quickly. Over MP. Barnes grabs the miss.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons was simply terrific. He dropped 35 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Oh, MP sinks the triple.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Hart. Tatum comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Sam Hauser. Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Barnes. With the shot. That one, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Shoots over Dick. They get it back. They shoot again. MP outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now it's only a 5-point Toronto lead.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Quickly the pass to Burton, trying to end the drought. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
The Celtics making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. A check in for Walter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Barnes outside. And here's Quickly for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Quickly's got 5 points in the quarter.
Absolutely no hesitation for Quickly on the range shot right there. What confidence.
MP finds Tatum. Tatum gets the screen from Kane. Pass to Tatum. Kicks it out to MP. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Quickly.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dick with it. Outguarded by Tatum. Dick passes to Quickly. Over Kane. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Quickly's got 10 points.
Well, shaky start. He's putting that in the rear view and finding his groove.
It's stolen by Barrett. Goes up. And that one is stuffed right through.
Engaged, active, and great instincts. RJ doing things on the defensive end and turning it into offense.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the connected cam. Brought to you by AT&T. On the wing quickly. Covered by MP. Barnes can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got his first points of the game.
Well, we know this. Olynyk is a team-first guy. He demonstrates it with passes like that one.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barrett. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
And the Celtics making a change here. Mars is checked in.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Barnes, who's checked in for Boston. Dick wide open. Connects from 3-point range. Dick's got 8 points.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite 3-point shot.
MP finds Tatum. Back to MP. It's stolen by Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Rebound Boston. And stolen by Barnes. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, this is Quickly in a nutshell. This guy can light up a defense in a hurry.
Here's MP. He's got 17 on the wing. Brown. MP inside. Quickly covering.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Barrett, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A 12-point game. And the dunk by Tatum.
I love it, Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for the Celtics. Aldridge comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Derek White subbed in for Mitchell. 1:37 left now here in the second. Barrett the pass to Dick. A three-pointer off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
MP kicks to White. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Toronto leading by 10. Quickly looking it over. Dick in the corner. Raptors moving the ball around. And it's quickly missing. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Dick passes to Quickly. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
How about the vertical Emmanuel Quickly is showing you right there? That is tough.
Here's Dick. Offline with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Emmanuel Quickly gets the three. Quickly's got a pair of triples in the second now for Toronto. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. White dishes to MP. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. White, good.
Derek White is a legit three-point threat. I don't care where on the floor he is. You better contest.
Now Barrett. Lets it go with a three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Raptors lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding...
Hey, living in the paint is good living. Take it from me.
Yeah, this team doesn't settle. They're aggressive and they're fit.
Looking at how the Celtics... Thanks for joining us. Now...
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So for Toronto right now, on the wings for him, it's Dick and Barrett. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's Quickly in a point guard.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
MP kicks to White. Left side, Brown. MP, no good. Raptors leading by 14. Quickly with it. Now defended by MP.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Quickly against MP. For three, Barrett. And it's Derek White with the rebound. Boston shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Hey, and he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 21.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Quickly gets to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Brown. Here's Barrett. He's got 8. From deep three-point land. And it's Derek White with the rebound.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Brown.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Onside, Barrett. Quickly against MP. There's the 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And the dunk by MP.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Bounce pass from Pirtle. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Barnes right side. Stolen by Tatum. And here's Brown outside. And MP sees the play with a powerful putback jam. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Second half of playing with 3 minutes into the third here. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Fourth, MP.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Up top, Barrett. He's covered by Brown. Brown against Barrett. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Celtics trail by 3. MP finds White. Kicks it out to MP. It's Barrett on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. Jump ball.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from MP.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from MP.
Pass to Dick. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
You have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. They've gone on a 13-0 run. MP deciding where to go with it. Tatum gets the screen from Kane. For the lead, again, the Celtics good for 2.
Yeah, you have to be able to take mid-range jumpers at times. I know it's not a high-value shot, but for Tatum, sometimes that's what the defense gives him.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Toronto has possession. They trail by 1. Pass to Dick. Down low, Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Boston.
Over in the corner, Brown. MP outside. Using his athleticism, MP with the point.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Inside. Pirtle gets it quickly. No good from outside. And here's Boston. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. MP dishes to Aldridge. Back to MP. MP strong inside.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
Quickly against MP. Quickly the pass to Dick. Now here is Purtle. He started close. Shot clock at 5. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Purtle's got 9.
Well, we know Purtle, very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
MP against Quickly. MP kicks to White. Back to MP. Off target with his 3.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Barnes for 3. Barrett. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And MP throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this team, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Dick. No good. That would have tied it.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Quickly against MP. No good from 11 feet. Celtics leading by 5. Tatum dishes to MP. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 16 here in the second half.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Dick. Back to Barrett. Barnes outside. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
And good that time.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Dick. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And MP throws it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
To the middle. Here's Purtle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Purtle's got 11.
Yeah, that's Purtle, willing to absorb the contact and finish despite that. Really nicely done.
And so the timeout. Celtics leading by 7. Barnes out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's MP. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Williams at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
The pass and the shooting, the scoring, it's all clicking right now for Jaylen Brown.
Here's Walter. Covered by Mitchell. 3 from Quickly. Trains the three-pointer. Quickly's got 22.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Williams passes to MP. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Austin making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Pass to Murray Boyle. From outside, off the mark.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Barnes kicks to Brown. Now here's Olynyk. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Barnes. Buries the long-range jumper. Barnes has got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
It's a big part of what makes Harrison Barnes tick, right? Spot-up shooting off the catch, one of his truly strong suits.
Pass to Walter. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Raptors need to get a shot. Here's Walter. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. MP passes to Mitchell. MP way outside. And they'll get another chance. Back to Brown. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
To the inside. There's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. MP finds Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
I like the aggressiveness of Barnes. A much better player when he's attacking.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Murray Boyle. 3-pointers off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
A 3 from MP. Rebound by the Raptors. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Murray Boyle. 6 to shoot. A 3 from Quickly. A rebound by the Celtics. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Mitchell. Williams with the block. To the paint. From outside the arc. And the Raptors miss again.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
They grab their own miss. Here's Barnes. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 15.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Quickly against MP. Quickly kicks to Ingram. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Mitchell finds MP. And the dunk by MP.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that one.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Quickly against MP. He gets it in there. Quickly's got 24.
Boy, Quickly getting a bucket on the interior. Nicely done.
Brown dishes to MP. Back to Brown. Brown gets a screen from King. Brown the pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
He's whistled for the 5-second back to the basket violation.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Aldridge, he's checked in for a minute. Jason Tatum comes in for Barnes. And Derek White subbed in for Brown. Mitchell finds MP. Back to Mitchell. MP sets the screen for Mitchell. MP outside. The Celtics need to get a shot off. White. Boston again missing. Raptors trail by 15. Dick passes to Barnes, and the layup's good off the glass.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Back to Mitchell. MP outside. Tatum against Barnes. A 3 from MP. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 47 points.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
to Dick. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on White.
And you never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies as one.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, but thus far, it's been hard.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Aldridge, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 17. Birtle sets the pick for Dick. Back to quickly. Down low. And the dunk by Birtle.
Well, that's the unselfish play right there. They are very comfortable letting quickly run the offense.
Now, here's MP. Over in the corner, Brown. Quickly with it. Now defended by MP. A floater. Back to quickly. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Celtics leading by 15. The 3 from MP. The putback, and it's Aldridge on the follow. Aldridge has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Barrett against Brown. Pass to Dick. And it's sent back by White.
You talk about protecting the basket. Derek White with the big-time swat at the rim.
MP passes to Tatum and stolen by Barnes. Here's White. Misses the 3. Raptors trail by 17. Doesn't get that one.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
MP outside. Outside Brown. Shoots the 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Birtle finds quickly. Birtle with a screen on MP. Birtle's shot is off. Boston leading by 20. White dishes to MP. Stolen by quickly. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Tatum. Aldridge the pass to White. A ball movement by Boston. Brown gets a screen from Kane. Brown kicks to MP. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for Game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
MP against quickly. So it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you later.